What is going on, everybody? It's Hector Martinez once again for Urban Kung Fu. And I'm very happy to be back actually because, as you've already noticed, the last few videos that I uploaded were just shorts. And I kind of miss being behind the camera, or actually, kind of miss being in front of the camera showing you some of my latest acquisitions. But lately I've been behind the camera because I've been quite a bit lazy. So decided just to do a couple of shorts and to share with you some new and old acquisitions. But today I decided to be in front of the camera because I want to talk about a pair of nunchakus that I acquired a number of years ago, and I really haven't had the time to sit down and explain much about them. But today is a good day. It's been quite nice, and I decided to do a short video for you guys out there, and wanted to present these nunchakus because these nunchakus are actually the first commercial nunchakus that were promoted on the back and on the inside of various magazines from back in the 70s. So for those collectors and Bruce Lee fans out there that were born in the 60s and grew up in the 70s, you're going to recognize these. These are, they are inspired by Bruce Lee's nunchaku in Enter the Dragon. And these came out back in 1976 or 77. And these were acquired through mail order through a company in New Jersey called Dolan Sports. That's right, Dolan Sports. And when I say they were the first, well, they weren't the first nunchakus because our Chinatown stores here, stores on Canal Street, there was a store called Book Le Tet. And Book Le Tet was on Canal Street, very famous amongst Bruce Lee collectors and also martial artists because they sold martial arts equipment and apparel at that store. It's the famous store that had the giant billboard featuring Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris in a scene from Return of the Dragon or Way of the Dragon. And a lot of nunchakus and sais and swords and bow staffs and tonfas, all different weaponry was sold at that store. But these nunchakus right here were actually the first that were sold through mail order. And these were featured in magazines like Karate Illustrated, Black Belt Magazine, Inside Kung Fu, Fighting Stars Magazine. And these were actually sold through a company in New Jersey called Dolan Sports. So again, if you grew up in the 70s, you recognize Dolan Sports. They were the ones that put these out back in the mid to late 70s. And what you're seeing here is a pair of nunchaku. These are hardwood nunchakus. They're actually 13 inches in length, and the chain is from link to link. It's a 9-inch chain. I believe the same that Bruce Lee used in his nunchakus. He used to have longer chains and then he shortened them. Some were longer, some were shorter. It all depends on the for what purpose Bruce was using them for. So, but these here are actually 9-inch in length, the chain, and the nunchaku, the wood nunchaku itself, is 13 inches. These are really nice because they are hardwood. And as you can see, they have that Enter the Dragon look. So it's nice because it's got the round bottoms. As you can see, it's got a nice round bottom. And they're very thick and quite heavy because it's a solid wood. And of course, you have your chain from link to link is 9 inches. And as you can see, these were almost done in the style that George Lee did for Bruce Lee when he created the nunchaku. Back in the days, we would actually have the chain hanging from a loop on the outside. But these here, the links are actually constructed on the inside of the nunchaku, and they're pretty well done. I mean, these are very old. These are from 1976, 1977, and they're still in great condition. Again, solid wood. The chain is very, very clean. They were preserved very well, and such a nice piece, you know, because they're reminders of the Enter the Dragon style. You know, I got these. Don't remember how long, but I think maybe like 5 or 6 years ago, maybe a little longer, and I've always wanted them because they are from my time, from the 70's, and you know, no collector from the 70's should be without these type of nunchakus. So yeah, so these were acquired through Dolan Sports in New Jersey. All right, so, but I also want you to know that Dolan Sports not only made these here, the hardwood nunchaku, they also made a solid and very heavy rubber nunchaku, just like an Enter the Dragon. Again, the sticks are 13 inches in length, and the chain is a 9-inch chain from link to link. And you know what? I'm going to show you these, but first, let's go to a commercial. Okay, we are back, and now we have here, again, these nunchakus were also sold through Dolan Sports in New Jersey back in the, actually, this one came out in 1980. The wooden ones were from the 70's, and in 1980, Dolan Sports introduced these rubberized versions. And again, they're styled in the style of Bruce Lee's nunchaku from Enter the Dragon, as you can see. 13 inches. The sticks are 13 inches, and the chain from link to link is 9 inches. And these are rubber. But they're a solid, solid rubber. In other words, if you hit someone over the head with one of these, you're going to knock them out. But these are really nice because they're very, very durable. As you can see, they have round bottoms. But this one has the loop on the well, actually on the outside. Pardon me, on the outside, and but they're very, very, very strong. And these were styled in according to Bruce Lee's nunchaku and Enter the Dragon. Now these here were put out in 1980. So Dolan's did their first issue, which is the solid wood, came out in 76 or 77, and these came out in 1980, the solid rubber. Now, I was very happy to acquire these, and I want to thank my friend out there in Las Vegas. Yes, sir, you know who you are. I want to thank my man, Tony Valente, professional kickboxer, actor, Jeet Kune Do practitioner, and an all-around really cool guy. And Tony was kind enough to let go of these at a very, very good price. Tony is not the type of person that's after the money. He just wants people to enjoy having new acquisitions in their collection, and he only sells to those that he knows are going to take care of the items. And so I was very, very happy that Tony decided to let go of these rubber nunchakus because they complete the pair of the Dolan's wood and rubber. All right, so we got these. Hope you enjoyed these two very vintage pieces from back in the days. You know, Enter the Dragon came out in New York City back in August of '73, and I was only 13 years old when Enter the Dragon came out. So we were so fortunate to have our theaters here in the city open their doors to just about anyone at any age, because these movies were rated R, the R rating here in New York City, and you had to be 17 or older to see these films. Back in the UK, they were rated X, but in New York, they were rated R, and you needed to be accompanied by a parent or guardian. But I was 13 years old and bought my ticket, went in there with my school friends, and we saw Enter the Dragon. Oh, I lost count how many times we've seen it. But I remember back in the days, you know, we used to make our own nunchakus from broomsticks or mop sticks. And here's my mother looking for the mop or looking for the broom, not knowing that her son had chopped up the sticks to make nunchakus. So I was pretty excited when these were finally put out back in the days, and they are pretty cool to have. All right, so once again, Hector Martinez for Urban Kung Fu. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Thank you for all the very pleasant comments and those that enjoy my channel. And you know, I have over 1,000 subscribers now. I remember when I had only 10 or 20 subscribers, and now they're adding up. So I'm very fortunate, very happy and appreciative that you guys enjoy the channel. So I'm going to try my best to bring you the best content that I can from my side. We already have Charlie, who has a spectacular Bruce Lee channel, which indeed to me is the #1 and quintessential channel for Bruce Lee collectibles. And then we have our friends out there. We've got Anthony from 30 Plus Fitness. We also have our buddy Mr. Rambles. Amen. Stripey Rambles is who's a really cool guy. Enjoy watching his channel as well. And well, what I have is it's a humble channel here on YouTube. It's but you know, I do it with love and just enjoy having fun and sharing my things with other collectors. So you guys take care. Look out for some new episodes on my channel. They're coming pretty soon. God bless. Stay safe. Stay healthy. All the best. And enjoy this amazing summer. And once again, Hector Martinez for Urban Kung Fu, bidding you peace, blessings, health, and God bless.